situation in the red zone. This is a huge down and distance in this game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he's down. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. The blockers, the offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was...
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He'll keep it and run right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The option look. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They kick it away on 4th down. Heels to punt and try to pick up some yards. And he's going to get it up before he's brought down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Black Knights want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bannon. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Here comes the heat. Heaves it deep. Grabs it up the 25-inch stride. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll trim the deficit to 15. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll run the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Off the play fake. It's incomplete. This sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. hauls it in at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll operate out of split backs. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Past the first down marker and still running. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of